Garfield, the creator of FluentKey. In our last video, we learned how to add our own video to FluentKey. I should remind you that any video you find on Facebook or YouTube can be added to FluentKey. Most likely, any video you have on your computer may also be uploaded, in addition to any MP3 files that you have. In this video, we'll be learning how to create our own quiz. So, as you can see, we have a video that we have recently uploaded here. It's in Hebrew. It's called The Lost Israeli Cat. And so when we click on Browse or Create Quizzes, we can see that this video does not currently have a quiz that can be assigned to a class. So what we do is we click Create a Quiz. We can title it. We already have The Lost Israeli Cat as the video title, so we can just call this Basic Comprehension. We can put the number of questions in. It's a 3-minute video, so maybe about 6 questions would be right. So there's some time in between each question. This is a video that we've placed at intermediate low without any knowledge of Hebrew at all. So the level is completely irrelevant for the purpose of this explanation. So the next step is to start watching the video.
וזהו, קיצר, נגמר הדייט, ליוויתי אותה הביתה. לא, זה נתנה לי, מה נתנה לי? סבתא, אני חוזר אלייך עוד שנייה. מה זה, 1,000 שקל, המוצא הישן, נו, עבד חתום.
Okay, so we'd like to watch until we get to a decent stopping point. And so once we get to a place that we're happy with, you can pause the video and click Insert Question. And so you can add commentary if you like, no question at all, or you can add a specific question with one of our many question types. And so to create a multiple choice question, all you have to do is type your question. What is this man looking at? Okay, and then the choices, he's looking at a poster. He's looking at a car. And then we choose the correct choices. And if we'd like, we can type an explanation so that your students get feedback about why one answer is correct as opposed to another answer. And so this piece of paper on the tree is called a poster. And so now when your students submit their responses, if they want to see why the response is a certain way, they have an explanation. Great. So now we're ready to keep watching the video, and we can look for the next good place to add a question. And let's take a look at, we can take a quick look at matching. Let's match, what would we like to match here? Match the name of the cat and the name of the man with their pictures. Okay, and so this is, we're gonna make this a little bit, I trapped myself here, and now this is going to be a little bit more complicated. So I won't talk all the way through this, but I'll take a screenshot of the cat, I'll take a screenshot of the man, and I will upload these choices. So we have Bob and Timothy. And now if we can upload the appropriate pairs. So Bob is going to be the name of the cat, and Timothy will be the name of the man. And so now we've got our matching pair set. We click save and preview, and now we have a really cool matching question that we can drag around, and if these pictures are a little small, you can click on it and enlarge it and see it a little better. So that's a little bit more complicated, making the pictures, but it definitely makes the tool more fun for our students. So let's take a look at one more question type. Some of these are pretty straightforward. Put in order. You type your question and you put the events that happen in order, and then your students have to drag those into the correct order. Let's see. Short answer. This is not computer graded, and so the explanation is very important here so that your students can still have immediate feedback about the question, even if their answer isn't marked correct or incorrect immediately. The same goes for audio and video recording. The explanation is incredibly important there, so the students have their feedback right away. The Scramble, all you do is you type a sentence. The man is looking at the poster of a cat. And once you click save, oops, I need to ask the question. What is the man looking at? Great. And so now we have this this question that needs to be unscrambled and put into a grammatically correct sentence. And let's add one final question here at the end. Let's add a fill in the blank question. Okay, and so we can work with something that we've already talked about. What is the cat's name? And so these directions here are very important. Enter the sentence below. Add brackets to words which will need to be filled in. So the cat's name is Bob. Okay, you'll notice that at the moment there's no blanks interpreted because we did not add brackets to words. And so we need to put square brackets here around Bob so that the student, when responding, needs to type Bob. And now, one thing that's nice about this is we can give students more information. If the cat has two names and his name is actually Bob Joe, when the student comes to the blank, the student knows that they need to type two words instead of just one word. So now we've got 4 questions built into this video. We have a comprehension quiz. We can assign it to a class, and we can assign it for this Thursday to our 4th grade Hebrew class. We can add in multiple attempts. Maybe this time we just want, well, it's 4th grade. We'll keep it at two attempts. That may be right. Give them a second try, and we'll save the video. And we can come look at our assignments, and the video's there. We can come look at student view to see if the students can view it as well, and there it is for the students. You will notice that their header looks a little bit different. They only have access to their assignments and to see the classes that they're a part of and that wraps up our video for explaining how to create quizzes. So thank you very much for listening. If you have any questions at all, you may reach out to our team by emailing us at support@fluentkey.com. Thank you so much.